The GoFundMe is still a hot topic in the Jay Slater case, as people are upset that the family asked for more in order to give Jay the send-off he deserves. We heard yesterday that the final arrangements are now in progress, and Jay's family will make their way back to the UK with his body. I'm sure it's going to be a painful and heartbreaking trip. Details surrounding their trip back are being kept quiet to protect the family's privacy. There are still lots of questions as to what Jay's family are using the GoFundMe money for. If you remember, TikToker Callum flew out there to help search for Jay. This was in the early stages of the case. He accused Debbie of lying regarding the funds that was given to him, claiming that none of his essentials or his group's essentials were paid. There was a back and forth about this, with the family claiming that Callum got bitter after they refused to give him more money. Anyway, there seems to be even more discrepancies now about this GoFundMe money. In this article, it says that a specialist search team was brought out to Tenerife to search for Jay. They came from the Netherlands. This search team is the same one that remained behind even after Jay's body was found, to help locate the exact location of where he was found. Debbie mentioned that part of the GoFundMe amount, at that time it stood at $52,000, was being used to pay for the private search. It was also said at a later time that very little was left to spare, after all the expenses were paid for, like the search team, accommodation and flights for family, friends and family of friends, that came over for support, etc. Very little was left, and that is why Debbie asked for people to continue to support the fundraiser. So, someone took it upon themselves to email this search group from the Netherlands, to see exactly what Debbie had paid them. It says, I emailed the search team that Jay Slater's mom hired to help the search, as she claimed she paid them $52,000. I believe this person is referring to this screenshot, which many believe is not the real Debbie, but a fake account. She did say that she spent part of the $52,000 on the search team though, to a new reporter. Anyway, here is the reply from the search team. They replied saying no, they didn't get $52,000, they only received the costs for flights, accommodation and transport. Don't think that came near $52,000, so many are still wondering what happened to the rest of the money, and why is Debbie asking for more. Surely, there would have been more than enough to get Jay Slater's body home, and have a funeral for him.